Hello and welcome to Chromebook Basics Part 1. During this video, you will learn some of the basic expectations surrounding the Chromebook you have been issued for school use in grades 6 through 12 in Galesburg schools. Part 2 will look at the basic operation of the device. The first thing to remember is that the Chromebook is school property. It is being loaned to you to help you do your schoolwork. It is not your free gift. It is a school-owned device that you will be allowed to use for schoolwork and school communications only. Using our Chromebooks is a privilege that you may continue to enjoy so long as you follow these simple expectations whenever you use it. The first thing you need to do is plug in the device each evening and make sure it is fully charged when you come to school. You'll be provided with a charger to use at home. You'll need to get in the habit of charging the Chromebook every night. It's okay if you forget now and then. A new Chromebook usually operates normally for several hours after a full charge. Your school will also have ways for you to charge up if needed. Each building will have a slightly different procedure for helping you if you forget, but if you forget too many times, you may receive a detention or other consequence. Make sure you understand how recharging will be handled at your building, and make sure you understand your teacher's expectations in each classroom you visit throughout the day. Next, you'll need to update the device. It has been powered down all summer long, so you'll need to update it immediately when you receive it. Updates are pushed out by Google every 6 weeks or so. When you see an arrow like this in the lower right corner close to where the time is displayed, just click it and restart the Chromebook. It only takes a few seconds, and it will usually help your device run better. Always use both hands when picking up the device, and always pick it up from the bottom. Never pick up the device by the screen. You have been provided with a case to help protect the Chromebook when you move from class to class, and so on. Make sure the case is completely zipped shut before you pick it up and start moving. We have had to replace a lot of Chromebooks because students have forgotten to zip the case closed and the device has slipped out as they walk through the hallways. Another big cause of breakage is compression. To avoid repairs, zip the Chromebook up inside the case and carry it by the handles. Don't jam it inside a backpack where it can get mashed between books. Also, and I wouldn't say it if it hasn't happened before, please remember that the Chromebook is not a seat cushion. Seriously. When you're not using the Chromebook, let's say at lunch or something, zip it up inside the case and put it on the top shelf of your locker. Make sure it is all the way inside the locker on the top shelf, then shut the door and make sure the door is locked. This will help make sure nothing happens to it while you're away. This one should be self-explanatory, but I have to say it. Chromebooks should never go into the bathrooms with students. First of all, ew, that's nasty. Second, there's a lot of water in bathrooms, right? Water plus computers equals repairs. Third, obviously, Chromebooks have cameras, and that's also nasty. Taking a Chromebook into a bathroom can get you into a lot of trouble. Don't do it. If you're on your way to class and have to use the restroom, drop off the Chromebook at your destination classroom first and tell the teacher you need to use the restroom. You go to the restroom, a Chromebook does not. And while we're on the topic of cameras, every student needs to understand that making an audio or video recording of someone else without their knowledge is prohibited. In some cases, it's even a crime. It doesn't matter if you're using your own device or our device. Don't do it. As mentioned before, liquids and computers are not friends. No drinks near the gadgets. Eating over the keyboard is also a bad idea because crumbs and other crud can fall into the keyboard and cause the keys to malfunction. Keep all food and drink away from the Chromebook at all times. Screens crack easily. Don't put papers, pencils, pens, and so on the keyboard and close the screen down on it. This can crack the screen, break the hinge, and cause repairs. The simple rule is nothing goes between the screen and the keyboard except your fingers when you're typing. If you have your own laptop or cell phone, you can make it as pretty as you want to make it. Remember that this Chromebook belongs to the school. It is not yours. There are stickers on the bottom of the Chromebook already. Most of them come from the factory. We have put an inventory number sticker on it also. Do not alter, tear off, pick off, or destroy any of these stickers. Do not put extra stickers anywhere on the school's Chromebook. Not ever. Remember that the school's Chromebook is intended to help you do schoolwork. It is not your personal property, and it is not to be used for personal communications. It is a device for learning about school and school-related topics. Using a school Chromebook is a privilege, not a right. The school administration can choose to remove this privilege if student behavior dictates. The privileges you can continue to enjoy are the direct result of the choices you make. It is important to remember that there is no privacy when you use a school-owned device. So what does that mean? First of all the internet traffic on this school-owned device goes through the school district's filters first, even when you're at home. That is the law. We are required to filter the internet on a school device. If you can see it at school, you can see it at home too. Likewise, if you can't get to a site at school, you will not be able to get to it at home either on a school-owned device. Additionally, all the sites you visit using a school-owned computing device is tracked and logged, even from home. Any attempt to bypass the filter or disable monitoring software can result in loss of all network and computer privileges when you are at school. Your teachers can see what is on your screen with software provided to us by Hapara. Your teachers can see all of the tabs that you have open on your school-owned device, including the ones you've tried to close when the teacher comes to look over your shoulder. Your teacher can also force open and force close tabs on your device. Your teachers and principals can also see every email that you send and receive through your school-managed Google Mail account. Your teachers and principals can also view any document you choose to store in your school-managed Google Drive. Use the school device for schoolwork on school time. Use a personal device for personal communications on personal time. Remember that the school's Chromebook is intended to help you do schoolwork. It is not your personal property, and it is not to be used for personal communications. It is a device for learning about school and curriculum-related topics. And remember, there is no privacy when using a school-owned device. We know that accidents happen. If the Chromebook gets damaged or does not seem to be working correctly, please let your teacher know immediately. It is your responsibility to know your school's procedure for getting a loaner and getting the device you were issued fixed. The first repair will cost $25 this year, no matter what it is. The second repair is $50, and the third repair is $75. After that, your principal will determine what happens next. Remember, using one of the school's Chromebooks is a privilege. The privileges you get to enjoy at school are the direct result of choices you make. Take care of the Chromebook. A replacement Chromebook can cost around $250. The money paid for repairs does not count toward the cost of a replacement device if one is needed. Last, remember that you are not required to take the Chromebook home. The devices are supplied for you to use at school. You may take them home if you don't have a computer or internet access available to you there. The Google account that has been created for you is accessible through almost any internet-connected device. Thank you for taking the time to view and listen to this video. If you have any questions, please ask your teachers or your principal. Thanks again, and have a great day.